and welcome to another edition of the Audience Radio Show. I'm your host, Camilla, here with you for the next hour as together we go through the chart as voted for by you on theaudience.co.nz. We'll also catch up with a couple of our favourite artists. This week we've got Taste NASA and Glass Owls talking about their new music and what they've been up to. We'll also be checking out new talent, and our guest curators have selected those for us as part of the Discovery tracks for this week. We started off today's show with The Hunt, a track called Malibu, which is available on their debut self-titled EP, and that of course is called The Hunt as well. Let's crack into the chart now, but first of all, do you remember last week's number one? That's right, it's Auckland-based five-piece Kaleidoscopes, who formed in 2012. That track's called Cherry Tree. Let's see if they can hold on to their position at number one this week. Up next is Wellington four-piece Blackout with That's the Feel.
Alright, so we started at number 10.
Put 'em up, get 'em up, don't never let it stop. Long villains to take it to the top. And you ain't never gonna switch, got it on lock. And you don't ever wanna step on the gorillas got. Go get it, we keep it, build 'em rockin'. And no one better with the lyrics dropping. Blackout, becoming the cream of the cropping. Fun and living up a dream on a poppin'. I stay keeping them speakers pumping.
Number 9.
LeBeau there at number 9 with her beautiful track Tangi. That's taken from her debut album Led by the Moon, which of course was produced by Greg Harver. You might remember me talking about that last week. Up next is your number 8, guys. It's Inigo Jones from Christchurch. The track's called Coming Home.
This week, number 8.
She had to live in just one room, but she took me out of there. Fame was calling out to her. She said, I won't be coming home. Yeah, I won't be coming home. But as a bride,
Yeah. What up, Clips? Blackout. Silver black villa. Bill boys. Get it on. Woo! Bounce.
just tapping with the feel.
The bounce.
No question in the skill.
The bounce.
You want your boy to tear it up? Okay, I got it.
The Bill boys. The bounce.
Just tapping with the feel.
Bounce.
No question in the skill.
DJ Clips.
You want your boy to tear it up? Yeah, okay, I got it all on lock.
Everybody in the place, let's come together and get it hot in here. Blackout on the mic once again, I'm heating up the atmosphere. We're gonna get that popping off all night to the break of dawn. Let them know that we're doing it big. Somebody tell them that the real boy's on. Hip-hop's been going through a change and I'm the one who's gonna bring it back. So right now and forever and onwards, you ain't never gonna forget about Black. Put 'em up, get 'em up, don't never let it stop. Long villains take it to the top. And you ain't never gonna switch, got it on lock. And you don't ever wanna step on the gorillas got. Go get it, we keep it, build 'em rockin'. And no one better with the lyrics dropping. Blackout becoming the cream of the cropping. Fun and living up a dream on a poppin'. I stay keeping them speakers pumping. Effortlessly when I get it with the flow. Can you feel it that the beat was coming? Get on the mic and shut down the show. Got your girl moving and your boy hating on everything that I do. Must be because your boy hate the fact he can't do anything that I do. Everybody in the household getting down. This be another one you won't forget. V-I-double-L-E, shut it down. For hip-hop we got a winning bet. Bounce.
Just tapping with the feel.
The bounce.
No question in the skill.
The bounce.
You want your boy to tear it up? Okay, I got it all on lock.
The bounce.
Just tapping with the feel.
The bounce.
No question in the skill.
The bounce.
You want your boy to tear it up? Yeah, okay,
Okay, I got it all on lock. Go ahead, turn up on the volume. We can all get hype in here. No stress, nobody bringing problems. Let all the weak shit disappear. Get it pumping from the right to the left and get it jumping with your hands in the air. Let us bring the roof down real quick. Get it in like we just don't care. Drinks on at the bar, go get it in. Cause after this one is going, gonna get it on. Elves up to the sky, raising my pod. Better than the dope is strong. Celebrate victory with the Ville boys. Blackout without a minute, gotta do this. Super dope flow come out with the ill noise. I welcome everybody out into the movement. My flow different to your average. When I spit definitely gotta prove it. What it deep made it so authentic. Still nobody really coming close to the fusion. What we've been doing, putting out good music. They got to twist it with a big illusion. Blackouts too deep to the heartbeat. 44 caliber lyric shooting.
Can it be I'm a monster with metaphors? Melody, murder mic with a middle jaw. The fitting beat telling me that I'ma never fall. As long as I keep my head right above it all.
Videos interviews for the streets. Got your boy like what, but I ain't never gonna change. No matter how I excel in this game, the feeling in my heart will always be the same.
Bounce, bounce,
Just tapping with the feel.
bounce, bounce.
No question in the skill.
Bounce, bounce.
You want your boy to tear it up? Okay, I got it all on lock.
Bounce, bounce.
Just tapping with the feel.
Bounce, bounce.
No question in the skill.
Bounce,
You
bounce.
want your boy to tear it up? Yeah, okay, I got it all on lock. NZ really gotta back this one. You know I'm running with the way that I spray. DJs in the club's gonna have this one here forever on replay. All the beats squeeze around in the fat whips. To this track, I'm here to 10. Matter of fact, turn it up to max and don't ever touch that dial again. Blackout service for the masses. I'm giving faith to the non-believers. My following this world really so massive. You think your brother's birth name was Jesus? Cause the way that I preach with the verses, a lot of people find it so hypnotic. Cameras all up on my face like I got the footage of when Blackout silence. Your boy baby coming up in a big way. And for my fans, man, I'm holding it down. 44 metaphors, DT, urban chaos, Duncanville, really deep, they all so proud. Pressure's what I'm putting on these MCs, your hard actors getting known. Blackout, call your bluff for the mic piece, give it up, take a hand and fold. Cause this one pumping adrenaline through your bloodstream. It must be something you taking over the rap gene. It ain't that hard just to figure out that your man's mean. You wanted it, well here it is, suckers, you got me.
Bounce, bounce.
Just tapping with the feel.
Bounce, bounce.
No question in the skill.
Bounce, bounce.
You want your boy to tear it up? Okay, I got it all on lock.
Bounce, bounce.
Just tapping with the feel.
Bounce, bounce.
No question in the skill.
Bounce,
You
bounce.
want your boy to tear it up? Okay, I got it all on lock.
This week's number 10 in full, that was Wellington's Blackout with That's the Feel. Great song. If you like it, you can vote for it on theaudience.co.nz and discover some great new music while you're there as well. Up next, a new one from three-piece Lightning Bells. Here's their single, it's called Constant Sun, which I think we're in for this summer, guys. And it's taken from their impending EP, which is called Chime.
Tired dreaming. I'm tired of sleeping in. I'm tired of what we've been through, but I'm never tired of you. And I will love you in spite of it all. I will love you in spite of it all. You gave me hope when I swore it was gone. 'Cause you're my constant sun. Shine, never fading. Your smile, it pulls me in. love is blind for you. And I will love you in spite of it all. And I will love you in spite of it all. You gave me hope when I swore it was gone. You're my constant sun. When I swore it was gone, you're my constant sun.
Joining us now on the line, we have Leroy Clampett, otherwise known as Taste Nasa. Am I pronouncing that correctly, Leroy?
I pronounce it like Taste NASA, but
NASA.
a lot of people pronounce it how you pronounce it. I'm not really sure why.
Now, what does it mean?
What does Taste NASA mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it doesn't mean anything. Taste is like a word that I liked. I liked using it to describe like astronomy over the last couple of years, and I like the whole NASA corporation or organization, so I want to use that as well. So I just put them together.
So, because a lot of bands, we had Mice on Stilts before, and
Yep.
a couple of weeks ago, and they were talking about how they liked the sound of those two words put together as well. So it didn't particularly hold that much meaning when you put it together, just that they liked the words and the actual meaning behind the words. So that's very interesting. I interpreted Taste NASA as in like, that tastes NASA. It's like,
Ah, really?
yeah, I don't know. Now I feel embarrassed, but
No,
interesting.
Yeah. I think a big part of it was how it looked on paper or how it looked and visually as well. I think it looked quite nice and it was easy to say.
Yeah. Hey, so how long has Taste NASA been in existence for?
I've been writing the music that is contributing to the project throughout this year.
Mm-hmm.
And the Taste NASA thing came about when I got asked to do this Red Bull Sound Select thing.
Right.
Because I wasn't going to release the music, but I shared it to my friend who was curating the event, and he asked if I wanted to jump on board. So I got it a bit more together and sort of mix it up nicely. I write the songs, and I like collaborating.
I know you've collaborated with Louis the Zoo, who we're super familiar with, and YSL.
Yeah. Well, this is Zoo, who's now under the name Lose Weight, who has been a big part of the collaboration on this as well. He's collaborated on production on pretty much every song on the EP.
Wow.
Apart from the song that I released, Night Guy.
And so when can we buy the EP? Is that already released?
I won't make you buy it because it'll just be for free. But
oh, what a good guy.
But I don't know. It's like done. It just needs to be just need to spend a bit more time mixing and stuff and getting it sounding cool because I don't want to put out like this crummy bedroom record, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. So because I like the songs, and yeah, so I'm trying to spend like less time in our bedroom and more time in like studios, kind of mixing stuff. So I don't know if I'm in the super rush, because I'm not, but I don't know, maybe before the end of the year or maybe at the start of next year.
Sweet as. So that's fantastic, Leroy. And so what are you getting up to over the warmer months? Are you going to be out doing some shows? Your music is the perfect soundtrack for summer. It's a shame not to.
Cool. I am actually playing one show. Mm-hmm. One show. I'm playing at the Departure Club Christmas party. But it's a tricky thing performing live because I've been a bit busy doing music production and songwriting and stuff at the moment. That it's a bit tricky to practice.
Yeah, and translate
playing live.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, but I don't want to do too many because then I'll end up playing like I won't be able to put my all into it. Whereas so I might just do one or two and my all into it. You know what I mean?
Hey, you're a committed showman, Leroy. And tell us, what is Night Guy about?
I won't tell you what it's about because it's a bit hard for me to explain it without it being interpreted. Yeah, I won't be able to explain the interpretation right because I find it hard doing that.
Okay.
But basically, Night Guy is a phrase I made up that means something to me, but it means something to other people as well. And but the story in the song is based off something I saw on How I Met Your Mother, the TV show.
Yeah.
So it stems from that, and and That Guy, I think people could probably presume what I'm talking about, but it's real hard for me to explain it without sounding weird. So.
Well, thank you very much. I'm going to interpret that myself then. Thank you.
How would you interpret it?
Well, I'm not telling you either. I don't want to get wrong. There's a large margin for a bit of a grey area there. I could get it totally wrong. No. And the most I can do is go taste NASA, but it wasn't like that at all. Hey, thanks so much, Leroy from Taste NASA. It's been a total pleasure. We wish you the best of luck with figuring out how to do more live shows because we're keen to see you. And let's check out.
Great.
Yeah, totally. Let's check out Night Guy. Thanks so much, Leroy.
Take it out on me. I wanna be by your side. You don't dance for free, but let me be your night guide. Everything I do, it brings me back to you. No matter what I do, it brings me back to you. I swear you'll be my only lover. Take a breath and let me discover you. I'll take you out tonight. You don't have to be the nightlife. Do you sleep alright when the city is your nightlight? Everything I do, it brings me back to you. No matter what I do, it brings me back to you. I swear you'll be my
And welcome back to the Audience Radio Show. I'm your host, Camilla. Glad to be with you. Still to come, we'll catch up with Anthony from Glass Owls and we'll continue this week's chart countdown as voted for by you. But first, a new one from Villainy Kid. It's called Blood and Dust. Let's check it out.
I wanna say you
I'm not saying that it's natural. I'm not saying it's the way we should behave. You're too damn beautiful, too beautiful to fade away. Sail over oceans, then we trim our own sails. Hallowed be our egos and hallowed be our hopes. We sail over oceans and we trim our own sails. Hallowed be our egos and hallowed be our hopes. I'm not saying that it's natural. I'm not saying it's the way we should behave. You're too damn beautiful to tear away. Your heart will bleed times, dry as the desert that love don't come. Your heart will bleed times, dry as the desert that love don't come.
I wanna say you tough, tough, tough.
I'm not saying that it's natural. I'm not saying it's the way we should behave. You're too damn beautiful to tear away.
Ooh, what did you think? It's bassy, and that bit sounds a little bit like that song Popcorn done by that French composer in the 70s. He was the first guy to mess around with electronic kind of sounds, I think. But anyway, don't quote me on that one. Villainy Kid, Blood and Dust. And that was actually recorded on a farm outside of Otahonga. Rural styles. Now, continuing on with the chart, they made their debut appearance last week. Here they are again. It's Angel Rock with Mirror. That's your number 7.
Number 7.
Mirror, mirror, I can see the son of man stuck to a tree, and every wrong there was ever done was now through him.
Oh, are you kidding me? No, you can't. Number 6.
An exciting new re-entry there from Rewind Fields with Photographs. Up next, Gabrielle Gilbert, who this week is up 2 and at number 5. And the track's called Where I Belong.
You voted, you've chosen it. You, new music, and here it comes. New music, number 5.
There you go, that's Gabrielle Gilbert with a song that is called Where I Belong, and this week that's at number 5. In just a moment, we'll catch up with Glass Owls. Their member Anthony is popping into the studio to have a chat to us about what they've been up to. But right now, another new track. Here's South Auckland's ATL PMP, and it's called Supernova.
Okay, gang, number 4. Yeah, very cool.
Bless you in the sky, moon and star. You can be my shining light, day in the dark. Oh, I want this forever. You can be my perfect weather. You are brighter than a shooting star. You are bigger than Jupiter. Stronger than a meteor. You can be my supernova. All over the galaxy. My universal queen. Shine up to the world. You can be my supernova. High above the clouds, a million miles away. I wait and I dream and think some more on today. I start like you, it's so bright. And for tonight, you're my light. Cause everything is alright. Plus, you ain't leaving my side. Cause when I get lost, I'm finding you and you spotted me. And I dream about it, you live about it, you around it. Cause I found it, you know it. With your glowing and it's showing when I'm flowing. Get on it, and now you're all exploded. You know it. I look up to the skies every night to see your beautiful, flawless life. That I might live a life for the night. Cause I'm just keeping it tight. Cause you know it ain't over till you're my supernova. Go. Bless you in the sky, moon and star. You can be my shining light, day in the dark. Oh, I want this forever. You can be my perfect weather. You are brighter than a shooting star. You are bigger than Jupiter. Stronger than a meteor. You can be my supernova. All over the galaxy. My universal queen. Shine up to the world. You can be my supernova. It's crazy, baby, but maybe we could just take things slow. And maybe complete my world when it just overflows. It comes and goes when I'm reaching for your certain star. Here I come and go with a love that I never know. But baby, tell me one more time that you desire things. I'll give you everything. Baby, just let me know. We can grow older or stay sober. Cause you know it ain't over till you're my supernova. Let go. I'm staying true, not feeling cool. I ain't a fool, the things I do for you. I'm just staying loyal. And everything you'll do for me would cost a thing. Cause you know it will be so universal. Bless you in the sky, moon and star. You can be my shining light, day in the dark. Oh, I want this forever. You can be my perfect weather. You are brighter than a shooting star. You are bigger than Jupiter. Stronger than a meteor. You can be my supernova. All over the galaxy. My universal queen. Shine up to the world. You can be my supernova.
Joining us in studio now, I have the pleasure of introducing you to Anthony, who is also from Glass Owls, as well as being Anthony.
That's right, yes.
Anthony, how are you?
I am well. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. Thanks very much for coming in.
That's all right.
Now, Glass Owls, your new new song?
It's kind of a grey area because we we kind of felt like we'd been not doing anything for so long. Because we've got this new record that we've spent basically 2 years on. We just wanted to kind of put something out that was not really singly, but just kind of sounded like what the record sounds like. But
so it's not on the record. It's a good idea. Why did you decide to do that? Use that tactic?
I don't know. It was just like I said, it just feels like it's been so long since we've done anything, and we just kind of have been playing. We haven't really been playing too many shows, and we were just really proud of. I mean, that was the first kind of song we finished in the mastering stage, and we were like, this is pretty good. So we should, we wanted to share it with everybody.
Right.
But it's not. It's quite kind of a dark song, and it's not really going to be one of the singles that we're going to market.
So it follows Griffin Boy and Let's Take the Road.
Yep.
Let's Take the Road was huge on the audience. It was in the charts for quite a while.
Yeah.
And are you still working with? You've got the same producer, everything.
Yep, same producer. We actually, strangely enough, we re-recorded Let's Take the Road.
Did you?
Yeah, we did. So there's a different version on the album. It's a bit more stripped back. But same producer. We recorded at Revolver Studios in Waiuku, and did that in about 5 days. 5 days, and then we mixed it in 5 days, and we've just been kind of mastering it since then.
Wow. So when can we expect the album to be?
Tentatively February next year.
That's good. So are you kind of sick of it by now, though? I mean, it sounds like you are perfecting.
That's a good question. Some of the. It's kind of weird because it's kind of a lot of the songs have come quite a long way even in the mixing stage, so I guess I'm not really sick of the final product yet.
No, I mean we won't be, but I
No.
mean for the actual artist or the musician working on something so much, it's
Yeah.
almost like you go a bit deaf, dumb and blind in the face of trying to perfect it.
It's kind of sometimes you need to be reminded that it's still good. Like we're still real happy with all the songs and stuff, but sometimes you're like, oh man.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit.
I think that's a pretty normal way to feel
Yeah.
from my experience of not being a musician but talking to them. Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, we're like really proud of it, and we're glad that we took this much time because we think it was like, totally the right thing to do in the circumstances.
So you've said that She Transcends is a darker song.
It's kind of one of the darker ones on the album. It's kind of the album's all about kind of quite dark tones, but a lot of the music is quite upbeat. So there's a bit of a kind of a clash there, or what would you call it? Like the kind of darkest in musically and lyrically. So I mean, it's not all like that, but there is quite a bit of stuff on there. There's a bit of stuff about death, relationships.
Hand in hand, really, are they?
Yeah.
Can I tell you, I haven't heard the song yet. I'm really looking forward to hearing
cool.
it.
Yeah.
And also, are we going to be able to see you guys do any shows coming up over the next few months?
We're kind of in the planning stages of release shows and stuff like that for next year. We want to do something really cool and kind of out there. So we're not quite there yet, but I mean, at the moment we're just working on video and album arts kind of stuff, so just behind the scenes stuff. But
who's doing the album art?
We got this guy. I don't know if you do you read much, Camilla?
Never.
Books? Never. Okay.
No, I read all the
You read
time, but
sometimes?
I don't know if I will have read what you're about to refer to.
There's this illustrator who does primarily novel cover art. He does stuff. Jonathan Safran Foer or guys like that, and Zadie Smith. He did a couple of her covers as well.
Oh wow!
It's just quite like text based and quite clever and quite striking.
Have you managed to get him to do?
And so he's doing a cover art. That's actually, I haven't announced it anywhere else, but
It's an exclusive.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, how amazing! Sorry, what was his name?
His name's John Gray.
Amazing.
He's really he's really cool. And
he's really famous.
He's really cool, and I just sent him an email and just kind of said, "Hey man, this is the album. Do you want to do some stuff?" And he was like, "Yeah."
Oh my gosh, that is so it's actually a real collector's piece what you're about to release.
Yeah, hopefully.
You gonna do vinyl?
Good question. That would probably depend on money stuff, but
Totally.
we really want to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I don't know about you, but I've got friends who only really buy vinyl at this point.
I love. There's nothing like
Yeah.
buying a good, nice, crisp new record
Yeah.
and putting it on.
Yeah.
It's a real treat. But also, in saying that, I totally love the old MP3 as well.
Okay.
And in my car, it only plays CDs. So
Right.
who beggars can't be choosers.
But computers now, like, the new Macs don't even have CD drives, so it's like
Oh my God, don't they?
they
I
don't.
do live under a
you
rock.
can buy external ones.
What are
but
you
if just buy
supposed
the
to do?
laptop-
How do you burn CDs for your car?
I don't know. You're supposed to. You have to buy like an external one, but
Lame.
they expect everything to be on USB or whatever.
I think that's too pushy. That's pushing me
I
into
agree.
the future, and I'm not quite ready.
I
I'm
agree.
not quite ready to part
Yeah.
with that. Oh, okay.
But I guess the advantage of records
Depressing.
is you just put it on and then it's on.
Yeah.
You don't really find a track necessarily.
Do have to go and change the side though on that.
Devotion from afar leaves one's heart ajar. I want to so badly, but there's no means to an end. I wanted to fly, I wanted to die. You've got that feeling in your heart that shuts me out, that shuts me out. You've got that feeling in your heart that shuts me out, that shuts me out. The sunshine of your smile transcends all the miles. I see you, I hear you, but I feel nothing. I wanted to fly across the sea. You've got that feeling in your heart that shuts me out, that shuts me out. You've got that feeling in your heart that shuts me out, that shuts me out.
Hello and welcome back to the final installment of this week's Audience Radio Show. Up next, it's Kath B. In at number 3 as we continue counting down the chart. The song's called L-O-V-E, Love.
Three.
L for the little things, lips like lavender. O for the ordinary ways, you make me smile. V for 1,000 volts right through my heart. And E for that look you get in your eye. L-O-V-E, love. L-O-V-E, love. L for your kisses that linger on my skin. O for the offbeat way you keep me on my toes. V
Do you need to go number ones or number twos? Number two.
I saw those bright green eyes when I walked in the bar. I tried to stop staring at you, baby, it was hard. Ooh, oh. Baby, baby, you're so hard to please. Girl, you don't know what happens inside of me. Baby, I know we're meant to be. Oh, girl, you don't know what happens inside of me. And now that time's gone by, I don't know what to do. 'Cause when you look at me, I'm still crazy over you. Whoa. Baby, you're so hard to please. Girl, you don't know what happens inside of me. Baby, I know we're meant to be. Oh, girl, you don't know what happens inside of me. Oh, baby. Girl, you don't know what. 'Cause your best kept secrets are the ones you never ever keep from me. Set them free. Baby, you're so hard to please. Girl, you don't know what happens inside of me. Baby, I know we're meant to be. Oh, girl, you don't know what happens inside of me. Baby, you're so hard to please. Girl, you don't know what happens inside of me. Baby, I know we're meant to be. Oh, girl, you don't know what happens inside of me. Oh, baby.
Wow, a little bit of funk there from James Kahu. He's coming in at number 2 this week with Inside Outside, which means the show is drawing to a close. Thanks to our guests, Leroy, aka Taste NASA, and Anthony of Glass Owls for taking the time to come up and chat with us, and also to our guest curators who expose us to the best new stuff from theaudience.co.nz. Don't forget to have a vote as well. Go online, throw some support in the direction of your favourite artist. Let's have a quick run through of the show before I reveal this week's number 1. Coming in at number 10 was Blackout. That's The Feel. LeBeau with Tangi at number 9. 8 was Christchurch's Inigo Jones with Coming Home. Then we had number 7. That was Christchurch band Angel Rock with Mirror. A re-entry at number 6, Rewind Fields with Photographs. They had a couple of months hiatus. 5, Gabrielle Gilbert with Where I Belong. 4 was ATL PMP with Supernova. Number 3, Kath B with LOVE Love. And 2, we just heard from James Kahu with Inside Outside. I'm Camilla. Take care. I'll see you next week. Or rather, I'll speak at you next week. Here's number 1. Again, it's the Kaleidoscopes with Cherry Tree. Well done, guys.
Number 1, baby. See you later.